A lot of people around the country, frankly, they want to build houses, and that's good, but that's the first step, not the last step.
Right.
The second thing is we represent a crock pot in a microwave society. For the challenges we talk about, a weekend fly fishing trip, maybe it's feel good and so forth, we don't diss that, maybe a retreat, but we are a 9-month residential program. We bring them in, and very intentionally, we ride the roller coaster with them. We bring them into cohorts. They have this group cohesion. We have missionals that live 24 hours a day with them. And all of that affects true life change. If you go into the empiricals about how do you change habits, change lifestyle and all that, it's not a short-term thing, it's a long-term thing. So we fight the recidivism that plagues so many veteran programs around the country. And we also represent a catcher's mitt. Some of these great one-week programs or whatever, they'll identify a few out of that need to come to our place because they need a true life reset.
Right.
We had a veteran come in, his family was there, and I asked the wife, why were you here? He was a Liberty graduate, she was a Liberty graduate. He was a very successful businessman. She said, short-term pain for long-term gain, because we have not been able to lick this thing, this trauma that came out of his military experience. I turned to the 13-year-old girl next to her side, and she said, we just want our daddy back. Okay, and so we're helping that family get their daddy back. And I asked him, after his first 11 weeks, he said, he gave a little talk. He said, I tried to outrun my trauma with my job, and it doesn't work. And I said, that's like trying to outrun your shadow. And so we help people deal with these true traumas in their life, and then we're giving daddies back to families.
Fantastic. And you do it for the success that you get at a relatively low cost.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we've got a first village of 19 homes, and we're next week, in fact, we're starting excavation on a second village of 25 homes. And yes, we crank these folks through there. Each house is scholarshiped. The house sounds like a lot, but it's $60,000. But that's $60,000 for a house for at least the next decade or beyond. And every 9 months, we're cranking a new veteran through there. And then many hands make light work. We can use all the help we can get for equine therapy, for housing, for lodging. All those things are important ways people can help, and we invite them to do that.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. You can learn about this. Healthyveterans.org is one website, and resiliencetrilogy.org is where you can get the trilogy of books that talk about resilience in nations and so forth. So glad to have you here, General Dees. We're going to summarize all this in our free economic battle plan. You can get your copy at economicwarroom.com. We'll cover lots of topics here, and you'll get access to our show weekly. Remember, what we see as a marketplace, our enemies view as a battle space. This is Kevin Freeman from the Economic War Room.